And hello, I'm back just to show a few of my DCUC action figures that I've had for so long. After cleaning out my closet, opened up the box and I found a lot of my DCUC figures in it. I am in shock that they're still intact for the most part. And I didn't realize that I had a lot of figures. I even have the sod. I was like, what? Along with two versions of Darkseid, a big one and a smaller one. One of the Darkseid figures are a build a figure, and yikes! I'm glad that they were still in great condition. So I only took out a few of the figures to show off. Because I mean, there's quite a few. There's no way I can put them all out. But one thing that I miss was that how DCUC gave us like I have a Green Arrow to go along with her with a Black Canary, and this is Zatanna. I do have her hat and her wand, which I'm going to show you. The great thing, this is not painted on. It's actual fishnet material. I was impressed. For a Mattel DCUC, oh, I don't want to knock the camera. I might glue the I'm going to show you what I did to the McFarlane. God, I hope I don't lose this because I'm such a klutz. Because they're so tiny. That's why I might just glue this on Zatanna. Where is her little wand? There it goes. They're so tiny. There goes her wand. And there goes her hat. Yeah, I just might... Let me move Black Canary out of the way. Yeah, that thing is so tiny. Does it go like that? Ah! Yeah, it's not gonna stay on. It was not meant to... Wait a minute. There's like a little... Alright, wait a minute. Let me see. Is it just me? Yeah, it won't... It definitely won't stay on. I don't think it was meant to stay on. Unless it's just me, I'm all thumbs. Yeah, I just might glue it on. Because she's known. Hard to believe that this character, Zatara, the magician, following in her dad's footsteps, was actually introduced in a Hawkman comic book in 1965 or 1967. I'm not sure why they pair her with Batman. That's kind it's sad because I kind of wish we had more cartoons like Hawkman, Wonder Woman, as far as aimed. It's sad. They have such a huge variety of superheroes, and they keep concentrating on Batman and Superman. Although I did love the latest Superman film, but yeah, she even has her blue streaks in the hair. Not a bad figure. This figure, I think they're like 15 years old. Yeah, I'm gonna glue the hat on, and I'm gonna glue her wand because it will fall, and the wand, you risk losing it, and you don't want to use that. She has the ability to cast spells, and she speaks them backwards. I wish we had more Zatanna and Constantine cartoons, because I think they're very interesting characters. I hope James Gunn does something with these characters, either as a film or an HBO Max. As a film or HBO Max series, because I think it's long overdue. Or even give us a cartoon, like 10 episodes. Introduce these characters to a new audience. Supernatural is very easy to translate for people to watch. Give us something, James Gunn and company. And Black Canary, I love it. That's one thing I loved about DCUC was the fact that they gave us, she has the jacket. Is it bendy? Not really. It's kind of like a hard plastic. It's a bit flexible, but she didn't come with any weapons or anything like that because her voice is a weapon. Dinah Lance. Like I said, I'm in shock that the figures came out unscathed from the box because they didn't even have bubble wrap, which I'm doing that now. And I do have, like I said, the Green Arrow. Really cool. I was happy when they decided to make this figure. I'm not sure why it's taking Tom McFarlane forever and a day to make these figures. Alright, so that's 2 down. I came across Hawkman, and did she go by Hawkwoman or Hawkgirl? I can't remember. Stupidly, the one thing I loved about the DCUC classics, when you bought them, in the back there was a bio, and of when they were actually introduced, if I'm not mistaken, she only came with the mace, which, shockingly enough, her mace is more pointy, while his is more rounded, and on the Tom McFarlane figure, it's reversed. So I'm going to show you off Hawkman first, and then I can show off. He comes with a sword as well. I think she came with a sword, a short sword. I still have it. I forgot to take it out. It comes with a sword. You could put it just like the action figure by Tom McFarlane. And he doesn't come with a shield, which I left in the box because I forgot that it fell off his hand. And I forgot to search for it to show off Hawkman. Really cool figure. I'm so happy that I still have him to this day. Really nice. Now, for Hawkgirl, I'm glad they gave them both the same wings too. Yeah, she came with a short sword that I did not take out. I left it in the box in a little bag. But I'm surprised that, again, still intact. You can tell she has like her hair. Her and Hawkman were I shouldn't say introduced. I forgot when they made their appearance in comic books, but they did have a few episodes in the Super Friends TV cartoon show. I started watching them again, which I am shocked. The first season of the Super Friends, they were like hour-long episodes. And in the first episode, they actually got Wonder Woman right. In 1973, they showed her with super strength, and she used her lasso to have the villain tell the truth And that's before the 1974 Kathy Lee Crosby pilot movie on TV and the Linda Carter. So I was like, wait a minute, the cartoon got it right? Why did they change her later on in the later years in Super Friends? She couldn't use her lasso for more than just roping up bad guys. And they didn't show her super strength nearly as much in the other seasons. It's almost like her powers came from her lasso. Unfortunately, this character keeps looking down. The figure, I keep trying to have her stand straight. But, yeah, they did a great job. Considering that this figure is almost, say, 20 years old? Maybe? Yeah, I love collecting DCUC classics. Now, I'm going to tell you what I did with the Hawkman by McFarlane and Hawkgirl. I put his wing. It's about to come out. Hold on. So I'm going to wind up. There we go. Snaps back in. I removed the hair on him because I'm not used to Hawkman having long hair. Although he is the most masculine figure from McFarlane with the little chest hair. I'm pretty surprised. Give this man some chesty hairs. And what I did was I removed it. I know that the figure is based off the 0 Hour storyline. I did not read it. I've already by then stopped collecting comic books. And I gave the hair to her. Because even in the Justice League Unlimited and Justice League cartoons by Bruce Timm, that's also on Max, she had long hair. Not sure why he gave us no hair. I think she was portrayed like that in the comic books later on. I can't remember. Justice League of America comic. But I like it. I just removed it. I didn't want to throw the hair out. I'm like, removed it, and then I glued it to the back of her helmet using super glue. But I do prefer the plastic that's used now. They feels a little more sturdy because the plastic used on these, I kind of feel like if I move them around too much that it might snap just because of wear. I shouldn't say wear. Just over the years, the breakdown of plastic. So I try not to. Well, I can't yet. I can never bend this arm. So leave that alone. But yeah, I'm shocked that Tom McFarlane actually gave the better wings to Hawkgirl. I was actually expecting him to do better with Hawkman. But hey, I'm not going to complain too much. And before I screw up and I wind up knocking the phone down, I'm going to probably end it here. But I kind of figured I'd just show what I did with me removing the head from Hawkman and giving it to Hawkgirl. But anyway, my peoples, I hope you guys are okay. Have a great weekend. Silent Collector, Eric, Ventra, Sair, and Leonard, I hope you guys are safe, sound. Please stay blessed. And have a great weekend. You guys are the best. Peace.